I got it.
Hey, gorgeous.
Hey, girl, we
Hello.
take a bow, my love. Take a bow.
Listen,
That's
I don't know what happened to me this morning, but I just
good.
legitimately
You're
saw red
you're
and snap.
you
Good.
are sick and tired of being sick and
Sick and
tired.
tired.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you go, girl. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
Really, this whole chat is proud of you, girl. This is a safe place because let me tell you something, Ronnie. I lived with a sister, and you growing up that and doing that, it was one of the best things that. And I hope you're mentally okay. That's what I want to check on. Are you okay after that? Like, how are you?
I'm actually not doing too good today, to be quite honest with
I
you.
didn't think you would be.
Yeah, I already woke up for some reason today and I just wasn't doing good. And then I was on the phone with my mom, like already upset. And then I don't want to say exactly what happened, but
Right.
You don't have to. You don't have
something
No.
to.
happened and I just saw red and I snapped and I told my mom that I would be at her house in 45 minutes and the door could be unlocked or I would kick it in. I got there, the door was obviously unlocked because they didn't want me to kick it in and they know that I, don't play around. So I got there and obviously she wasn't there because why would she be? And then I basically just told her, I said, I got all day, I'll sit here until you come back. And then I was sitting there for a good almost 45 minutes, and Nicole had my baby because I, am responsible. I wasn't going to take my daughter into that situation. So I just went back up and I barely got back into her house and sat down, and her phone went off, and she was like, she's live. And I was like, tell me where she's at. She was 2 minutes down the street. I hopped in my car and I was done. I'm just done.
Ronnie, is there anything we can do for you in any way? Anything?
No, not really. I just want it to stop, honestly. I really do. Like, I've got my own things going on in my own life, and like, people don't realize that, like, at this point, I used to come on here and I wanted to help, everybody else not get scammed by her, right? But that was my point for doing what I do. And then now this is becoming real life for me.
Yes.
Like,
It's
this has
washing over into your. Then this has affected Jess's life. It's affected your life. I mean, at one time they were calling Jess's work. I mean, get the hell out of here, people.
Yeah, I don't want to, make it known again what they did to me because then I'll be accused of dry begging again. So I'm not going to say it. But it also has went real life for me. And thankfully, when Jess's job was contacted, that nothing happened. But my situation did not end with a good result.
Jesus, Ronnie, I'm sorry, hon. You don't deserve this shit, girl. You really don't. And it's sad because it's so real life for you. And if these fucking people would understand that, like, I just keep saying, imagine it being your family. Like, imagine that. And you and just never from the get go deserved any backlashing. None whatsoever. And if anybody didn't tell you today, Ronnie, I am proud of you. And girl, I told you, if you want to reach out to me, I am here for you because I lived it. Like, not publicly like you, but I lost my sister and I lived it. And my
I'm
mental
sorry,
health
sweetheart.
was on the brink bad.
I'm honestly fighting for my life to save my sister, but apparently nobody else. Like nobody else is. And I don't mean like you guys. I mean I
No,
don't
I
mean
know
that.
that. I know that.
It's just I just can't. This is just wild at this point, and I I'm honest to God, and I know that everybody is like, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. To be quite honest with you, I'm not proud of myself
You're
for my
not.
actions today.
You have guilt.
I know
You have
that took a
shame.
lot out of you. I know that hurt you to do that. I know it did.
Like, I'm not proud of myself for anything that I did today.
No, because you're guilt of it's your sister, dude, and your parents are all everybody's involved, Ronnie. How could you feel good by what you did today? We just want you to know that we supported what you did, and in any way that what you're suffering now, that we're there for you on that end too. Like we don't, and you're not dry begging. If anybody wants to help you, Ronnie, let them. You know what I mean? Whoever has a problem with it, then that's on them. But if somebody truly wants to give to you, fuck the people that have a problem with that. You know, Ronnie, that's on them.
And also, Ronnie, people don't understand. We all can cut off TikTok and it be done.
Yes.
You can't cut this off.
I can't, and that's what I said. I'm not, I spoke to another creator who does lives today, and they asked me if I wanted a box, like right after it happened, and I was not. You can ask Nicole. I was not in any way, shape, or form even remotely able to talk to even her at that point. So I just basically like said thank you, but I just wasn't ready for it or whatever. And I said, like, I respect, what you guys are doing and like trying to help stop everything. But like, this is still like the internet for you guys. Like, this is my honest to God real life. And I wake up and go to bed and I live this every single day.
And Ronnie, I know you don't feel proud of yourself, but what you did may have stopped somebody from giving her money.
I sure hope it did, because
Even if it's just one person.
Yeah, that's my goal, is to try to stop the money train as much as possible, which is why I keep making videos and blasting people publicly who want to help my sister. But like, it seems to be slowing down, but like, it's not stopping. And honest to God, I need to get off of this.
That's your.
No,
You're not religious.
no.
I'm very religious, and just know that people on this app pray for you daily.
And I appreciate that. I'm not religious myself, but I do appreciate when people pray for me.
And my daughter, who is in the box, the love bug,
Yes.
if anybody in here, has had somebody in their life as a recovering, as an addict, my daughter, to this day, some of the PTSD she has is because of me.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize what y'all went through until you and Jess started coming forward. So I hope you're helping other people too.
I did not honestly realize that until the other day when that one comment was left on my video. That, I don't know if you guys seen the video or not, but the comment basically said, thank you for doing what you do, because you have now given me the courage to stand up and try to save my own sibling. And that's what I'm here for.
Well, it's true. It's true, and it took my daughter years to trust me again. Like, I know, and Logan, I love you. I'm not going to bring up nothing, baby, while you're on here, but I know I traumatized my family. It took them years to trust me again. But, sweetheart, besides stopping the money train, this is from one addict talking about another. Until she's ready, nothing's going to help. And there is going to be some idiots out here that give her money purely for entertainment. It's sad, but it's the truth.
I know. And you know what? And I just told a couple people this last night. When the people who think this is funny keep sending her money, and I eventually get that call that we all dread, that is when you'll see a Cash App in my bio, because they can pay to bury her.
Ronnie, I'm sorry, honey. I buried my sister. So I know your pain. And like, it's, being an addict and loving an addict is so difficult that loving the addict is harder than being the addict. It really is. And when you need to take a break for yourself and that beautiful baby girl, you take it, and fuck anybody that judges you for anything. Let them walk in your shoes for 24 hours and see how fast they throw them back at you, girl. Just see how fast.
I was honestly like, I had told a couple people that I was just going to like delete the app for a little bit, because I just couldn't take it anymore and I just needed a little bit of time. And then I, honest to God, accidentally clicked on the app, and I just checked the notifications because I was already in there, and I seen that comment from that girl, and I just If I can help one person try to save somebody else or give them the strength, you're not going to bully me off of this app. I'll take the bullying to help other people because I can take it. I don't care. Bully me all you want. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going anywhere and I'm not going to go away. And if you don't like that, I don't care.
And I'm gonna say this, and I know Shotgun, Jersey, Kirsten, Army Girl, Mimi, Cat, and Love Bug. Anybody that gets on here and bullies Jess or Ronnie, you're a fucking piece of shit.
100%.
Amen to that.
I
And you won't be
understand.
welcomed in my chat. You won't be welcomed here if you have anything to say negative about Ronnie and Jess. I'm telling you right now, you will not be fucking welcomed on my platform. Nothing but kindness is over here. And if you don't like it, you can fucking talk to me personally. How about that?
Ronnie, you are loved and you have an entire army behind you for anything and everything that you and that beautiful baby need. We love you, and every one of us will stand toe to toe with anybody that wants to fuck with you.
I appreciate that. I just don't know, like, I don't know what they want from me. I'm a scammer and I'm, a rug addict and I'm in on this with her when I don't call out her stuff and I go silent. But then when I do call her out, I'm just clout chasing and dry begging for money on this app and I'm still wrong. So like, what do you want from me?
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
And the bottom line is you ain't got to answer to nobody but yourself and that little girl. So you ain't got to explain yourself to nobody. And whoever wants an explanation, they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, it's becoming a lot, but honest to God, this has been one of the worst experiences of my life, but I have met some of my very best friends because of this situation.
That's awesome.
That's what we've been saying all day. Like, there's been so much shit happening in this community that we're all in, but
Yes.
we are so grateful for the women that have come into our lives because of it. All of
Yeah.
us have gotten stronger, more bonded together, and it's all because we all have been experiencing all kinds of shit on here, and we bonded over that. It's sick that we had to, but it was the way we all got to bond.
Yeah.
You gotta be muted for a minute. You said a bad word.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's another minute. Ronnie, I know this is hard on you. I can't imagine, because I was, the addict. So I can't imagine what you're going through. But I think you're an amazing fucking mama. You're an amazing fucking sister. And if anybody tells you any different, you don't need that person in your life.
Yeah.
And you can't save Lisa. People, get it through your head. She can't save her.
No.
Lisa has to save herself. She has got to love herself enough to stop. And it just ain't the rugs. You get addicted to that damn lifestyle. You really fucking do.
Yeah. She doesn't know what it's like to not live in constant chaos. You know what I mean? Like she's so used to that. She's so
Yeah.
used to worrying about where this next thing is coming from. And I get but just like after so much has happened, like where is your rock bottom? Where does it end?
Everybody's is different. You know what I mean, Ronnie?
This is what's hard about it also, I have to say, is that she like you said, she's publicly doing it every day, but she has, listen, when I was in my addiction, if I had somebody taking care of it every single day when I wasn't ready to face my consequences or face my truth, and you have these sick people that keep giving and giving, and you have those sick people that are giving for the wrong reasons to see something bad happen to your sister, like it's crazy to me. I don't know, it's just crazy to me. That it's still, why would she want to get better when she doesn't have to? Because you still have people supporting it every fucking day. How many more awareness pages or awareness videos does it have to be put out there that And they were saying today that people are innocently given. All right, let me just say, if you look at her now, and Ronnie, please, honey, and look at this person and say, let me give her money because she looks like she's starving or whatever, then you need to go to a psychiatrist and get your head examined. I'm sorry.
I mean, she does look like an upstanding citizen that people should just send their money to.
I agree 100%. Like, I don't know how, like, people don't, people say she looks good. Let me feed this person that needs, it's right. I just don't understand. So when people say, oh, I didn't know or whatever, shame on you, dude. Shame on you. Because whatever you get from this now, please, shame on you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't only just confront my sister today. I absolutely lost it on my parents.
You had a breakdown.
I'm preparing myself to make the most difficult decision of my life. But I can't keep
You
I can't
have to
say I'm
walk away.
totally against the situation when I'm still in contact with people who enable her.
You have to walk away. And I know what you're talking about without even you saying it, but sometimes we have to walk away from the people we love the most because you have your baby who you love more than them.
Yeah.
I had to walk away from people that I loved, but I loved my sons more than them. So I had to walk away. So if that's what you're saying, I support you in that, and you have to do what's the best thing for you. I'm sorry.
I refuse to raise my daughter the way that I was raised. I will not let her
No.
grow up like that.
Nope, I wouldn't bring my sons around it either. I'm sorry. That's why I had cut my sister off at the end for 4 years because my sons didn't ask for their aunt to be in the condition and that I let her be in front of them. No, or my parents or whoever it was. It wasn't my parents, but there was others that I didn't want my children around. And I loved you so much, but I'm sorry. My kids I love more than you. Bottom line.
And Ronnie, I don't, right now, all she has to do all day is be on TikTok and beg.
Yeah.
That's all that's her life. That's what she's accustomed to. When I got clean, I had to be taught how to spend money again.
Yeah.
Because every dime I had went to that crap. Listen, I lost my kids. My child's in here right now. She can tell you. She was 9. Ethan was 5. I said, nope. And I left. I was homeless. I mean, there toward my rock bottom, my whole family quit having anything to do with me. Anything.
Yeah, and that's honest to God what she needs. And like I said, I don't really speak to her. Yes, I do have her phone number. And like the other day when I was, in Mandy's live, she did text me and I did respond just because it was relevant. But like I don't talk to her and I've cut her off. But like I can't now, and I do go to my parents' house less often now because she is there, and when I do go there, like she's not allowed around the baby, so she either has to stay outside or stay upstairs. And I was okay with that, but now I'm not. I don't want to keep facilitating any sort of behavior that is even remotely looks like I condone anything that she's doing. So if the people, in my actual real life want to keep enabling her, I don't think that I can continue to facilitate those relationships either.
You won't, Ronnie. And my parents had to pick the child that was causing the family to break up, or the kids that were doing the right thing and struggling to do the right thing. So you have to walk away from. We had to walk away from my mother because she refused to stop enabling my sister. So we had to literally walk away from her. It was one of the hardest things I ever did in my life. But I had to, for me and my kids, Ronnie, I had to. And somebody just said in the chat that they heard she's getting close to the baby. That is not true in any way. Just so
She
you know.
also killed my dad off too. So,
Yeah,
and look,
so-
I got so much hate in my one comment yesterday. I don't even know where I commented from, but they were running their mouth about, I can't believe Ronnie would let her daughter play with Lisa's phone. Can you imagine what's on there? And I just simply commented back and was like, well, if we're going to listen to Lisa, then y'all can stop talking shit on my dad because a dead man can't enable anyone.
Right.
And then she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that he actually passed away." He didn't. I was fucking being sarcastic.
Jesus God.
And then I'm the asshole because sorry, I just cussed twice, my bad. I'm the bad guy because I made a joke. Well, first off, if you walked for even 3 seconds in my shoes, you'd realize that dark humor is the
Just I couldn't do it no more. I had people knocking at my door at 3 o'clock in the morning. Where's our money? He says you're holding his money. I'm like, hey, you don't have a fucking job. What money?
right.
1 second,
Y'all
guys.
see?
1 second, please. 1 second. Any of my mods that have anyone in the mods, if there's a negative comment, I'm not going to allow it. So please mute, block, do whatever you have to do. I will not have one fucking bad word said about her while she's here. Okay?
Or the
Thank you.
parents. Or her parents.
Or her parents. It's not your place to talk about anything bad. If you have something bad to say, see yourself to the door and get out. Thank you.
And just a FYI, this is Ronnie. This is not Jess, because people keep calling her Jess. This is not
No.
Jess. This is Ronnie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And even if it was Jess, it wouldn't have mattered anyway.
No, it wouldn't have. It would not. So if
No,
anybody
but-
has any rude comments, get out.
I'm looking, honey. I promise.
I know I have a lot of people watching. I got it, but I'm just saying I want Ronnie to know I won't allow it, Ronnie. It's not my. It doesn't happen
I
on my
appreciate
platform.
that.
It will
I
not.
appreciate
It will not.
that. Did you
Well,
guys see the lady who figured out my Cash App and requested money off of me because she was dumb enough to send Lisa money and then found out she lied about whatever the money was supposed to be for?
Yep.
How's that
I
my
know there's a
problem?
Discord in here.
Maybe if you weren't sending rug addicts money, we wouldn't have this problem.
Right. And that's
I
what I'm
just
saying. I
don't-
have no sympathy for anybody that sends and says they